If you're looking at moving house in Florida and you're looking at one of the communities with all those lifestyle amenities, you're probably seeing CDD fees mentioned on the listings. And you might be wondering, well, what is that? I'm going to break it down for you today and show you some of the details so you can make an informed decision about whether it's something that's a good fit for you. Hi, I'm Margaret Jackson with the Professional Agent Group at Keller Williams Realty. You might be seeing CDD fees on a number of the listings that you're looking at and wondering what they are and how that's of benefit for you. And how is that different from a HOA? So CDD stands for Community Development District. And the main purpose of a CDD is to plan, finance, construct, and operate community-wide resources and amenities that are there for all the residents to enjoy. I'll drop a link in the information below so that you can actually see the statute that comes from. So how does it work? Well, basically, a developer decides to develop an area of land and they go to the local municipality and get a CDD bond. It's basically a bond that the developer takes out to get access to the money to build all of this infrastructure. And then the bond is paid back by residents, typically in 20, 25, or 30 years. So first of all, you'll see CDD fees noted on a listing when you go to it. So this is an example from Starkey Ranch in Odessa. And what you'll see in this section of land, site, and tax information, that for the taxes of $2,918, there is a CDD fee, and the annual CDD fee on this particular house is $2,700 a year. Now that CDD fee is going to be collected with the property taxes, and I'll show you that in a second. The other thing to look at, though, is the Homeowners Association fee. It doesn't appear in this land, site, and tax information section. It's actually further down here, and it's in the community information. So on this one, you'll see, is there a HOA or community association? Yes. It's paid annually, and that fee is $75 a year. That's actually from a listing that closed before the new year. So that fee in Starkey Ranch is currently a little higher. So those things you will find on a listing, and they are important. So if we take that same property, we can hop over here to the Property Appraiser's website and put the address in. So you just need the street number and the street name. Submit that, and we'll get the parcel information coming up. And from there, then, we're going to find all kinds of different information about the house, but what we're actually looking for is the tax information. So we'll click on there, look at last year's bill. And on here, we can see the ad valorem taxes. So ad valorem taxes are what every homeowner pays no matter where they live. Everybody's going to pay ad valorem taxes, but the non-ad valorem tax is where you're going to find the CDD fee. So on this particular one, Starkey Ranch CDD, it's actually for this year $3,035, which is a change from what it was on the listing, because this listing closed September of 21, and for the previous year it was $2,700. So yes, CDD fees can vary a little bit as the taxing authority, as the CDD, is determining what the actual expenses are of maintaining the things that are included in a CDD. And you're going to be thinking, well, what kind of things might they be? Tell us. Let's get to that. So some of the things that could be included in that CDD that they're paying for is maintenance of common area like lakes or parks or playgrounds. Some of the things like keeping lakes weed-free and the fish in the lakes healthy. They could be paying for common entrance areas. There's just a whole bunch of things when you're walking around a community that are bigger than what's in that particular neighborhood, maybe in a community, or what's the responsibility of the lot owner in that community. But when you're in the lifestyle communities that are being developed now across Tampa Bay, what you'll find is much more expansive use of the land, whether that's like in Starkey Ranch, where the theme is about returning back to nature, or if you're down in some of the communities towards Apollo Beach, where the theme is much more nautical, like you're living in a coastal town. There's different communities have got different feels to them. And if it's something that appeals to you, then the price for that is going to be well worth it because you'll enjoy living there.